What's up, everybody? Dog 195. There's levels to this. Yo, I I I don't understand why this continuously needs to be explained. And I've seen Xbox dudes try to explain this so many different ways, and it's just not getting through to people. So I'm gonna give it another shot, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do it with love, do it nice and calm, not coming aggressive, slow down my voice, bring down the octane, and hopefully I catch their attention. Okay, listen very closely. Game Pass is not a jealous service. This is what I mean. I know I already confused a whole bunch of them because when I start talking in metaphors, they lose their minds. Listen. This is what I mean, okay? Just because I really like Game Pass and I see a lot of value in Game Pass and I like to game with Game Pass doesn't mean that I'm restricted to only gaming with Game Pass. I know, right? So there's a lot of people from people that you would think are really smart that have a huge following on YouTube and Twitter to people that have no following to your next door neighbor to your grandmother, your auntie. Listen. That for whatever reason they believe that once you subscribe to Game Pass, it's like selling your soul and you can only play games on Game Pass. That's not the way that works. The Microsoft Store still exists on the same exact platform where Game Pass exists. Meaning, when I turn on my Xbox Series X, I can play games from Game Pass. I'm saying this real nice and slow so that they understand. And I can also play games from the Microsoft Store. So when people say you subscribing to a service that limits what you can play, no. They don't limit what I can play. The only way they would be able to limit what I could play is if once I subscribe to them, I could only play Game Pass. They don't limit what I can play. They limit to what I have access to on that service. However, I am more than allowed to join other services, get other platforms, buy games from the same store that is provided by Microsoft. So what am I being limited by? It is actually another option. But you see, I understand if your mind is small enough, if your mind is too narrow to comprehend that you think that once you sign up for this subscription, you're stuck into that. You are probably the type of person that really believes that if you subscribe to Netflix, you can't subscribe to Hulu then. Cause I mean, Hulu is limiting what you can watch, right? No, they're limiting what you can watch on their subscription service. But you can go ahead and go to another subscription service. The biggest difference between Netflix, Hulu, and Game Pass is that Netflix doesn't give you another option to go outside of their subscription service that belongs to Netflix. Microsoft does. You can go outside of the subscription service and buy games if you wish. Wow, isn't that something? Isn't that something? So, I'll explain it to you again. I am not limited by Game Pass at all. I am limited by whatever I want to play. For those of you that know, I have a PS5. I have a PC. I have Google Stadia. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have an Xbox Series X. I even have GeForce Now. I even have Luna. What limit do I have? I can literally play whatever the heck I want. And I'm still subscribed to Game Pass. So you tell me how Game Pass is limiting what I can play. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm excited. I'm so excited to see the mental gymnastics in the comment section. This is my favorite part of the day. When they try to argue things that you can't even argue against because it's impressive. It's impressive. So the next time somebody tells you that Game Pass is bad because they limit what you can play, you hit them with what I just hit them. Okay? No, it's not. I can play whatever I want. Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.